So what you're saying is you do believe in
I think everything.
a being.
I don't think anything really happens on accident. Like, everything that happens was supposed to happen just that way for whatever reason, and you don't have to understand it, and there doesn't really have to be a rhyme or reason to it. But there was, whether you know it or not. You know what I mean?
Word.
It all falls together one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Your piece might fall off the side, but it's still all going to fall together.
And that in a good way for you. This is not a question. This is a statement.
I don't really know if there's a good way or a bad way. It's all just experience. You know, like even if you had a horrible life, it was a life. You know what I mean? It was what it was supposed to be.
Word.
If you believe in having multiple lives, yeah, you're gonna have some bad ones, some bad ones and some good ones.
Yeah, I've had apples before. Yeah, I feel you on that.
So and a lot. I mean, it's just every experience is you should be using it to get back closer to what you're supposed to be doing, more like the Messiah. You know?
Yeah. Right.
You know.
So do you think? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know, when Christians will say, "Well, Jesus was perfect. He never made any mistakes," you know, which is true. But
that's a big question. Yeah.
But how can you make a mistake if you're not a person? You know what I mean? It'd be like, can a squirrel make a mistake? You know what I mean?
That's why the blank slate. Do you believe? So you believe Jesus made mistakes as Christ? He made human mistakes.
No, not really.
So he was perfect.
But he wasn't a person. He was
a
human being, but he wasn't a person.
But he was human form. This is the thing I've never been able to wrap my head around.
He didn't have a personality.
Really? Then why were they so attracted to him? Have you ever met someone without a personality? You're like, oh, dude was nice, but didn't have a personality.
I think the only reason Jesus even answered to a name is because he had a purpose to serve. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only reason you have ever heard about Jesus is because you were supposed to. Otherwise, he would have had his little followers. They would have done their thing, and that would have been it. You know what I'm saying?
The followers wrote it.
Right, but they were supposed to write it because that doesn't always happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's very interesting. Once humans get here, things get complicated. Oh, hook it up. Yeah.
You know, and I don't know. All I have really is intuition.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of it. There's no way to really know. The great thing is no one really knows.
But I feel like I really know.
Me too. Well, I've actually said so much, even on film, you know, it's beyond belief. Literally. Like, it's...
That's why I don't like to talk about this. It's frustrating to try to explain something you just know it.
Word them up. And I appreciate that. And we don't have to talk about this at all. As you've seen, it's very back and forth. It's wherever we want to go. I'm going to see if we're... Yeah. Well, the thing is, you don't have to. I mean, this is just me. I'm telling you, this is a memoir. This is very different because it's not one piece, and I got a piece as well. But you know how it is, you know. But I do appreciate you doing this, man. I've enjoyed it, and I will be. Because see, I have to edit this stuff, so everything I do, I see like a lot because I'm a perfectionist. So like by the time something, I don't even watch what's on my website because I watched it 100 times making it.
Right.
So like I love it, you know. It's fun. That's for another discussion, but I'm saying I look forward to seeing what you do.
Yeah, you should definitely get on the internet more.
I'm going to, yeah.
Because like, he lives in New York, and
say what?
I say because he lives in New York, but I talk to him so often it doesn't even seem like he's gone really.
That's really cool. I will be getting on Skype. I know, but things have to chill out. Right now, we're trying to get a house.
Oh yeah, I feel you on that.
It's like bonkers, man, but it's good. Oh man, and I do see it as a blessing. We got a house and it's banging.
Hell yeah.
It's really a blessing because neither of us. I mean, really. I walked in saying, we're not going to get this. There were like 6 other voters, and it was a super swank, perfect area, parking, too good to be true.
Yeah.
Very great.
Well, you know, like they say, good things happen to good people, right?
Word them up. And you got the car. I can't believe for that price you got not only the 2-door, but the leather. That's ridiculous, my friend. You lucky duck. That is what happens. Keep it up, whatever you're doing, because you're doing the right thing. Whatever you're doing, I like it. Guys, I've had beer. You have to be 21 for that. I'm going to have a cigarette. You have to be 18. So you should be there already.
Yeah.
I'll have to parental advisory this one. Because I like what we're doing, let's do it real time. Why not? You notice in order to light a cigarette in the wind, you have to face the wind with a cupped hand?
No, I never noticed that.
Check it out.
I believe it though.
I say blessings, believe it or not. I think have I told you that?
Yeah.
As a friend, how do you feel about that? Do you think I'm crazy?
No.
That's pretty cool.
Anybody else?
No more than anybody else? So you don't think it's crazy? You don't think a crazy person would necessarily...
I can understand how people wouldn't believe it. No, it's crazy.
I'm with you, man. It's really wild to hear your description of our connection with existence. What did you call it? You didn't call it existence. You called it experience? What'd you call it? The way connected to my touchdown? Consciousness. Yeah, the collective consciousness, right. It's the same concept, really.
Well, that's the only like.
But you mentioned it in bigger terms. It wasn't just that, because you made it eternal. Consciousness requires people. You know, consciousness does require people, because how else are you going to get it? Animals, you're going to say?
Well, yeah, that too.
It requires animals and people. Mammals. Well, neither. It requires things that live. Maybe even plants have consciousness.
Yeah, I mean, I believe everything is pretty much a manifestation of consciousness in one form or another.
Word. Dude, good calling 6. Yeah, I like it. I agree. I feel blessed to be here. To be honest, in terms of form, did you believe in reincarnation? Believes you might come back in an entirely other form. Am I right?
Good. I think it's kind of progressive though. I don't know that for sure. But it seems like it would have to be.
What do you mean? Oh, like you could upgrade.
Right. Like
Yeah, I think that's built in.
you start somewhere and you end up.
I thought that was built in. I thought the idea was to aspire to something.
You could probably go backwards though. Completely just.
That's like live a horrible life, I guess. You know?
Ooh.
Completely selfish.
You think selfish is the worst life you can live? Yeah, I've been pretty selfish through a lot of my life. I'm glad I've changed most of my ways.
What's anything to do with selfish or anything about it?
Yeah, well, I got the only child review. You feel what I'm saying?
Anything that benefits yourself or is for yourself or, I mean, you know.
Or self-oriented. I don't think it's bad to be self-oriented, but I do think it's bad to be selfish, as it's known.
But you can't be selfless while you're selfish.
See, I don't think selfless is the goal either. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. The blank slate, I like it. And it makes a lot of theoretical sense, but I don't think humans are capable of it.
Sure, it just takes years of dedicated meditation and getting rid of yourself.
Word. But it's, yeah,
You know,
it's just not for me.
it's possible.
It's just not for me. I like people too much. I used to hate people.
You can still like
Even in
people,
college,
but,
dude.
you know,
Even in college.
You
I
don't have
I didn't hate them.
to dislike people, you know, like you would like everybody equally, even if they're just suck.
But I like people equally, but it's not because of that. I like people. And as long as you don't knife my ass, I feel good about you.